Hello there. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday, or whenever you're tuning in, happy insert the week of day. Happy to have you all here with us today. It's a great it's a great day. So we're going to be doing Workout Wednesday week 23 for year 2023, where we're going to be comparing state sales. And this is going to be a continuation of something that Donna Coles first started in week 11. We're going to build upon what we created, which is going to be pretty cool. So let's jump right in. What do you say? So the first thing that we need to take a look at is what we created the first time. So we created this. Looks pretty good. It's a tile map, and whenever you select a state, you get to see what that state sales is, and across the customer segment, what the selected state is versus the average of all the others. Now, what we're going to be doing is bring this over. We're going to be doing this. So we're going to be basically adding upon that. So when no states are selected, just the map, that's existing. One state is selected, we're going to show that compared to the average of all the other states. That's the existing behavior. But now, if we select another state, we're going to show both states, right? And if we click 3 states, we're going to get an alert that says don't, right? That says please choose only 2. So that's going to be a new requirement. So these two bullets are new. So it says you can either start from scratch or you can download her solution from week 11, or you can build from scratch. So that's what we're going to do. So what we need to do is we need to take a look at where I started, right? So I think what's going to happen here is that I need to probably start to redo this, because in my first example, in my first thing, I did this all with sets. And that's not really going to help us. I did this with set actions because we were only choosing one state and we were only comparing those 2 states. So that's what we're going to have to do, right? So I'm going to have to rebuild this with using parameter actions. So I duplicated the data source, called it parameter action, and got rid of all the calculated fields so we can start from scratch. So if you didn't watch week 11, you can either go back and watch it, or you can just sit back and watch this now. Apologies. All right, so column goes to column, row goes to row. You can see it start there. We're going to make this a circle map, or we'll change this to a shape, so that we'll see more shapes. Default. Icon. Yeah, there it is. Click apply. And we'll do entire view. Bump this up. Hide our row and column headers because we don't need that. Do some formatting while we're here. Call this, we'll do no column, no row dividers. Get rid of those. There we go. Abbreviation. Let's see. So let me just build this the way that it was. Yeah, so we duplicated that. And so these need to be continuous. Continuous. That's going to change this a bit. We'll just reverse that. There we go. Now we're back to normal. Increase the size. Oh, that's too big. There we go. That looks good to start. And now we can uncheck show header, uncheck show in tooltip. We'll just go through here and get this all done here. Format, get rid of all of our borders, get rid of everything. And I know we're gonna have, pane, none, there we go. So now whenever I do that, reverse this, those are equal now, and let's see. Why did I have that? Why do I have this filter on here? Do you remember? No. Oh, because the null. All right. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that in a bit. Okay, so let's see. The first of these. Yeah, okay. So that's right. So we're going to have, on this one, we'll have the sum of sales. And it'll be grayscale. Just like that. All right. So up to this point, we are pretty much ready to go. So, and then we get this null value. We'll filter the data, and now we're good to go. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we need to do everything with parameters, right? So let's create a parameter. We'll call this selected state. Okay, just like that. It'll be a string value, and we're gonna leave it empty for now. Click OK. And let's see here. We need to have, on here we need to have the state abbreviation on label. And we're gonna center those. And we'll show overlapping. Okay, so we got that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create a calculated field. State, selected state equals state. Okay, state for sales is what I'm calling it because I don't have anything else here. Oh, no, this is going to be an if statement. If state equals state, then return the sales. End. Okay. And let's see. So let's see here. What we're going to do now is, well, I guess from here, we'll do, we'll just do that. And now let's show our parameter here, and now what we'll do is say worksheet actions, change parameter. This is state select. When we select a state on sheet 4, actually let's go ahead and do, yeah, anytime we select sheet 4 anywhere in this workbook, we're going to target the selected state, and the source field is going to be the abbreviation with no aggregation and keep current value. And now we can just make sure that this is working. So we'll select that. It's working. Yeah, and then I do need to edit that again. Actions, this sheet state select, so that we set the value to an empty string when we clear it, right? So now you'll see it's PA, now it's 0, right? So we're looking right here when we're doing this, right? So now what we can do is we can say, okay, then we'll do, actually this is parameter state. I'm going to rename it. We'll do it parameter state. Okay. And then we'll do, this is going to be the chart. This will be chart dimension. All right. So this is going to be if parameter state, which means state equals state, right? Then return the state name, else other states average. Okay, what? Oh, no, this is just the, yeah, parameter state. It's gonna be mad for a minute. That's fine. We'll fix it. Edit. This is just gonna be, yeah, that's what I needed. So I need this, and I need that. So again, if you're just tuning in, I'm just rebuilding week 11 right now with parameter actions, because in my original one I built set actions, and set actions are not going to work for this part 2. So I'm just rebuilding everything with parameters and parameter actions. So that's what we're dealing with right now. Okay, so as you can see, that fixed everything. All right, so that did my parameter state. All right, this is state equals state, right? Yes, that equals that. And then we'll do the chart dimension. If parameter state, and this actually needs to be a dimension. There we go, chart dimension, right? So if the state equals state, then return the state name. Otherwise, give me that. So now whenever I go, so this is PMAP, and this is, yeah, okay. And then if we go create our quarterly chart for sales, and then I take this chart dimension here and I put it on detail, color, okay, this is, okay, so I need to do, I guess it doesn't matter because we're never going to see the line chart without it, right? So if I go here and I select, I live in Missouri, so I select Missouri. And now I go here I see nothing. Oh, because my parameter state is not the based on the abbreviation. It is the there we go. There we go. So all the others, but right now you can see I don't have the others on this, so I need to create a chart measure, which is going to be if parameter state, then some sales. So this will be max. Actually, I think I can just bring this over and just do some, yeah, so we'll bring that over. Chart measure is just going to be something very similar to this, but instead of set, I'm going to do the parameter state. So if max parameter state, meaning if parameter state is true, then return the sum of sales. Otherwise, do an overall average, include state, right? So this is a include level of detail. We're going to include state. So for each state and everything else in the view, sum the sales, take the overall average. Now when I take this chart measure and I replace it here, that's where we've got that, right? There we go. So we have Missouri, and then we have all the other states averaged together, right? So you can see when they were better or when they were worse. We'll go ahead and change our Missouri is blue, this teal color, everything else is orange, or this gray color, not orange. Yeah, it's not really that color. It's kind of a more of a Uriel stone. There it is. That's the one. There we go. And then we'll put chart dimension on size. We'll reverse that a little bit. There we go. Okay, this is P bar. And then we have customer segment. Customer segment by, hold on just a sec here. There we go. All right. Customer segment by the chart dimension. Right. And then we'll have our chart measure. There we go. We'll put our chart dimension on color. We get the same one, so that's great. And this is why the include works well, because what it's doing, right? So let's look at this again. And this is why I am a firm believer that fixed level of detail calculations are overused when include, exclude, particularly include, will work just as well and give you fewer calculations. So let's look at that again. Let's look at this again and show you why this works again. So what we're saying here, and let's look at this, right? So this is what we're looking at. So we've got include state, take the sum of sales, do the overall average. That include is very important because what it's saying is for every for everything in the view and state. So by doing this, anytime I'm creating something new, I'm creating a new chart or a new view with new dimensions in it, it's all going to flow through and it's all going to equal the right thing, because what this calculation is doing is the exact same thing as a separate calculation, which would be fixed segment chart dimension state, or fixed chart dimension segment, comma, or colon, fixed state sum of sales, right? Here, let me write this. I'll write this in here. So that include statement right here is the same thing as writing fixed on segment and chart dimension take the average of, I'll come over here, fix the average of fixed on state sum sales, right? That is exactly what we're saying. That is the exact same calculation as what you see here. Close that, then close the average, then close the other fixed, right? So this calculation is the exact same thing as this. And I would have had to write a completely different calculation for the other, for the P bar map, or for the P bar, right? Because in that one, I'm not including segment. So I don't want that. So I would have to write, so this would be fixed on chart dimension and the level of detail of my date granularity. So it'd be fixed date trunk, quarter of order date, and chart dimension. Take the average of the fixed state sum of sales, right? Ugh. Right? Or you can just do include state and everything else on the view, take the sum of sales, take the overall average. Okay? So that's why we like that. That's why we like include statements. So give it a chance, right? Give includes a chance. All right. Back to the originally scheduled program. Okay, so we've got this is our P chart, this is our P bar, our P segment. There we go. I don't know why I called that P bar. It's more P trend. There we go. Good gracious. Okay. So that looks good. Now we just build a, now we can put all the pieces together. What was it? 10 by 6. Fixed size by 600. Show our map. Oh, we need to do map. We need to fix the map real quick. So in this one, we can use our chart measure parameter state. We'll put this on size. Okay, yeah. When it's false, it's actually going to be this. Let's go back on the map. Let's go here. Let's edit the colors. And it's actually going to be not white, but it's actually transparent. So you can actually add a transparent hex code, which is what we're going to do. So we'll do this. I'll select it so we get two values here. Whoop. There we go. Edit the colors. True is going to be this lighter blue color. Neural. True is this blue color. False is we need to go find the transparent hex code. Yep, there it is. And 2 zeros at the end, or 2 zeros at the beginning. Yeah. Okay, so false is 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, it's 6. Got it. Okay, that's why. So we'll do this, and we'll do 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, that didn't work either. Come on, let me. There. Okay, why is that not working? Paste. Nope, not. Tableau is not liking that. Or my Mac is not liking that, which is unfortunate. Let's see. There you go. Yeah. There it goes. Weird. That's so weird. It doesn't give you any indication that it's going to work. But it does. All right. And so you can see here nothing shows up, but whenever we select that, we get that, right? We get that little thing. We still get a little bit of an outline. Let's see. No. No. Okay. Weird. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. Synchronize. And we want this to be on top. And then whenever we select that, well, how did we do this? Okay. Yep. I guess I can unshow that. There we go. Oh, it's not white. It's not white. It's this. Weird. Looks like it's not going to let me do that, which is unfortunate. Yeah, and then do I need to put, I've got that there. An abbreviation here too. But I won't show that one. Okay. Looks like it's not allowing me to do the transparent shape or the transparent color, which is not great. But if I do that, then I don't get, yeah. Okay. How about this? What do you think of this? What do we think of this? Do we like that? I don't know. We'll see. We'll play with it. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Yeah. So you can see what's selected and what's not. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, we'll do this. Make sure that's working. That's still working. Let's make sure this is. It's so weird that I can't get the. Yeah, the trend is working. Oh. Ugh. Okay. So not. So we need to have trend dimension here. Because I don't want to go through and, right, like every single time I click something here, I've got to, it's going to, the color is connected to the specific name of the state right now, and that's not what I want, because otherwise I would have to go and hard code every single state as the blue color. So we're not going to do that. So we're going to change this up. We're going to call this trend dimension. And we're gonna say it's gonna happen on the blue. It's gonna happen on the segment chart too. So we're gonna do if chart dimension. Nope. We're gonna do if parameter state. Then it doesn't really matter. Select it at blue. Else gray. Learn how to spell end. There we go. Now I'll take that, replace that on color. Now we'll go back and do Nuriel Stone. Blue is blue. Gray is gray. Take trend dimension and also put it on that. Just gonna flip that, but that's all right. We'll go here, reverse it. There we go. Here, I'm still gonna keep chart dimension as that, but I'm gonna change the color to that so that it always stays that way, right? Okay, cool. All right. So now as we start to put all this together, we'll do a horizontal. We'll put our map in. We'll do a vertical within the horizontal. We'll and then we'll put our trend and segment. And the only thing we need out of here is the legend. Put that over here. Get rid of this. And then we'll come back in here and do a little bit of change our size. Actually, I may not even need that on size. I think the gray is going to be just enough. So we'll do that. We'll bring this back. There we go. Whoa, nope. Let's go. Whoop. Come on. Let's bring it here. Let's see what that looks like. There we go. All right. And then we'll do a little bit of okay. So for now, it's fine. Right? So we've essentially done all, we've recreated week 11 with parameter actions now. Now, need to do a little bit more. So now what we need to do is we need to be able to add in the ability to select multiple states. And this is where things get really kind of hairy, especially if you're newer to Tableau or if you're a seasoned veteran like myself, and it just kind of, it's a little bit out there, but it works. It works. We're essentially going to build a dynamic parameter. So what we need to do, so I did this parameter state, right? And then what we're going to do, we're basically just going to, here, let's move some things around here. It's weird that that transparent thing's not working. So what we need to do now is we'll do if that then, so essentially what we need to do is we need to build a calculation that we can insert into our parameter that as we click on things, it's just going to add things into a long string, and then we can use string manipulation to parse out those different things. Make sense? All right, let me show you what I'm talking about. So if the selected state equals the yeah. So what we're going to do, if we're going to do, let's think about this here. I'm thinking here. Contain, right? So if contains p selected state, then so if the selected state parameter equals the abbreviation, and let's return an empty string. Else, give me the selected state. And this is where we're going to concatenate with underscores. Abbreviation. And then we're going to do plus, and then we're going to do one on the other side. Oh, that's not working, is it? All right, because and then if right, because and the reason that that's working is because it doesn't, right? Not the tooltip. Actions. Nope. Let's see if we can just keep the current value. Oh. No. Oh, I see. I know why. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, selected state actually needs to be the parameter state. Okay, so now what you can see here, if you see, so if you look at our parameter, we'll fix the color thing in a minute here. We'll figure that out because I think that's going to change anyway. So, but let's look at the let's watch this selected state parameter here, right? Oh, because I removed it from the sheet. Yeah. So we need to just put it on detail. There we go. All right, so watch this selected state. Here we go. You ready? Mo with everything on the end of it, right? With underscores on either side. Indiana with two underscores on with an underscore on either side. So do you see how we're building out? We're building this out, right? We're essentially going to use, and now that we have this, we can parse out using the split function different sections, right? We can parse out the first, the second, and the third, right? Okay. So let's do that. So before we do that, let's look at this here. Chart dimension. What's wrong here? Okay. So yeah, we'll fix all these chart dimensions in a little bit, right? We're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to build this out piece by piece. Okay. So let's put our parameter state out here. Nope. Let's put, well, yeah, because that's what it is. Nope. Let's do selected state. No. Right, I can't do that. I gotta do, put that out there, bring that out. Okay, right? So we've got this. We've got, I've selected 3 states, right? So now we just need to do, what's the first selected state, right? First state is always going to be the first split, right? So let's do a split calculation 1. Well, let me split the parameter because that would be a lot easier. Yep, great. Selected, what is the delimiter? The delimiter is the underscore. And where do we want to go? We want to go to the, let's go to the first one. Let's see what that returns. First state. Okay, let's do that. Let's bring that out to here. I should see, okay, so I don't see that. So let's fix that. First, where is the first state? There it is. 2. Bingo. Okay, so now we can do calculated field. We can do the second state. And that's going to be split selected state on the underscore. And we're going to do, and because we have underscore state underscore underscore state, I think we need to do that as the fourth one. Bring that out. I should see MD. And now let's duplicate this, edit this to be the third state. Make this the sixth position. There it is. Cool. So now you can probably guess where we're going now, right? So now we can fix all of our chart dimensions. We can fix all of our, now what we can do is, let's do, how are we going to figure, so the next thing, right? So if two states are selected, so this is why this makes it really easy, right? So we can say for chart dimension, because what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to build this out, right? So what we can do is, so if it's, what I'm going to do is, let me think about this. Yeah, so I can do if, so let's, so now, no, let me think about this here. Oh, if the length of selected state equals four, that means we have 1, 2, 3. That's, if it equals 4, it will always be the one selected state. Hold on. Let me think about this. No. If selected equals, no, if contains, if selected state contains what? If it contains an abbreviation, then well, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so chart dimension is if selected state, if contains, here. If contains selected state abbreviation, then return the state, other, else, every other, all states averaged together. Click apply. Chart dimension here. We get 3. Yep, we get 3 plus every other. Now let's fix our trend dimension, which is going to be the same thing. Okay, but now what we need to do is for each color, it's going to be different. So if selected state contains selected state first state, then blue, else if contains selected state second state, then light blue, right? Else gray. Okay, what else do we need to fix here? Chart measure. Oh yeah, if, and this is just going to be if contains nope, if selected state contains abbreviation. Oh, yeah, right here. That's what contains. There we go. Just make sure this matches here. Chart measure. Bingo. Look at that. This is really coming together. Oh. Yep. Okay. Sorry, Tim. I'm just now seeing your comment. We'll try that. That's a good idea. It needs to be in the TPS file. You can't be a hard-coded thing. It has to be hard-coded from the TPS file. Good call. Thank you. I should check my I should check this more often. But I'm just in the flow, right? Okay. We've got everything working, right? So let's just put it all together here. I need to put something on, so we have that. So now I just need to put something on color here. It's probably going to be, I could probably just do the was it chart dimension? Nope, not that one. The trend dimension? Yeah. I could probably just put that on there, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do trend dimension here. Trend dimension on color. Hold on just a second. Okay. I should see different colors here. If contains first state then blue. Else if okay, so okay, but that takes several clicks for it to clear, but that's all right. We'll figure that out later. Okay, so Michigan, trend dimension here. If selected state equals first state, then blue. My selected state is null. It should not. Abbreviation. Let me look at that again. Actions. is that blue? I don't have anything in there. If contains selected state, first state. Right now, first selected state is null. Which, oh, no, it's not null, it's blank. And I don't have a blank abbreviation. I don't have empty abbreviation, so why is that not working? I'm also not getting oh, I know why. It's not contains, it's if abbreviation equals that, and if else if abbreviation equals the second state, right? There we go. Now everything's gray. Check that, it's blue. Check that, it's light blue, but not. Okay, so now that's working. That's working well. Okay, so, and now what we can do is we can do gray is actually going to be the transparent color, which I have somewhere. There it is. There we go. Woo! Those went really small, didn't they? There we go. There we go. All right, so now there's that. There's that. Clear the selection, everything goes back. There we go. All right, so that makes sense. Yep. All right. Now we'll just make sure all this works. That's gray, gray. Put it all together. Drop the size down again. Now click New York. Now we click that. Look at that. Oh, but we can't have... Okay. Oh, we over here. No, we want that. Because we do want it when... Alright, so when I select this, I've got New York and others. Chart dimension. Okay. Trying to think of a way. Well, let's see. Let's see something for a minute here. let's look at this. So when I select Missouri, I get Missouri and other states. When I select Kentucky, I get just Missouri and Kentucky, right? I don't see the other state. I don't see the other. So I got to figure that out. So that's what I'm trying to figure out is how to. So chart dimension is the one I want. So like if selected state and length, no. I think my chart dimension is actually going to be, what did we do here? Yeah, something along these lines, right? So chart dimension. So like if my if my selected state, no, if my abbreviation equals first state, then state, else if abbreviation equals second state, then state, else other states average. And what's that going to do? Yeah, that doesn't do anything. I want this line to go away when there are two selected, or when there are three selected. When there are two selected, I want them to go away. What do we do there? How do we do that? Because right now it's working right up until that point, right? So we select that, everything goes away. I want state and the other name. And then I want that, right? Am I gonna have to like, I was thinking potentially chart dimension, this could be like, if the length of my parameter state or my selected state is no, because that no is less than or equal to 6, then state, no, that's not going to work, because let me think about this here. See, this is the fun part, right? This is where we really get to learn, right? My other monitor froze. Apologies. have to like. How are we doing this? I think I've got to do like a. If first state is not equal to blank, and second state is not equal to blank. Yeah, so that means that there's something in both. So if there's a first and second state selected, yeah, then what do we want? We want the, that means that so then if first state, yeah, here we go, equals abbreviation. Oh, then give me the state name, else other states average, and else if first state is not equal to blank and second state equals no, we want, that's going to be if there's only one state selected. This is when there are two states selected. Yeah. Then if first state equals abbreviation, second state equals abbreviation, then state, and that's it. Okay, and then can I just remove the nulls? Yeah, I think that's going to work. And we're not gonna be seeing anything here, right? Like we don't ever if nothing is selected, this is not going to show up in the end. Okay, right, and this works. Now I just need to figure out the color, right? And so what I can do here is I'll just do for this, I'll just do gray. Yeah, I need to hide it from here too. Hide the null, or hide the gray. Oh, no. I need trend dimension, chart dimension. Yeah, so because we don't, because if we want, because we want that, right? So what did we do here? Trend dimension, chart dimension. Okay. Oh, okay. Duh. We want chart dimension as there we go. Well, how about that? And then we do trend dimension as color. Okay. And yeah, and then we remove, oh yeah, then there. And then we do this, and then, nope. Trend chart. Trend dimension. Oh, chart dimension. Chart dimension. We want to filter, and we want to exclude nulls. Anytime there's a null, exclude it. Oh yeah, West Virginia is so small. Got it. Okay. Ohio. Got it. There it is. Whew! We got there. It took us a bit, but we got there. We got there in the end, didn't we? All right. So, yeah, there you go. All right. That looks good. Do we have any fields that we can use on this? No, not yet. All right, so we can do, we'll just hide our title here. There we go. I think that's all right for now, don't you? Looks good to me. There we go. All right. So there you go. So that's how we do that. That's pretty fun. Oh, I didn't do the third. Okay. So the third is doing the error, right? Like right now you can just see if I select a third, nothing happens, right? So I would need to, all right, let's do that. So we want 1, 2, so if it's what? If, yeah, selected state, if length of selected state is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is greater than 6, then yeah, we'll just leave that there. This will be error alert. Create a new sheet, clear this, put it on. We'll do please select only 2 states. And then we'll put only when it's true. So that goes away. Now I go back to the map, select 3 states. Go there, that shows up, that's good. Make this a text. Put that on text. You can see where we're going with this, right? Now we go here. Now we go to dashboard, sheet 7, float that over the whole thing. And then we can do this with dynamic zone visibility. Only when it's that. And how are we going to clear that? We can do another parameter. We can add a parameter action to sheet 7. Change parameter. Actually, what we'll do here is we'll click OK. We'll go into sheet 7, create a new calculated field, call it reset, make it blank, add it to detail, go to dashboard, add a new parameter action, call it reset on sheet 7, target parameter selected state, and I want my reset and keep the current value. Now when I select this sheet, that goes away. I'm back to here. It resets the parameter. I'm here. I select my thing. Ooh, what? Oh, I need to upgrade that because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 8. Right? Two underscores, 2-letter abbreviation, 8. Dashboard. Nope. Other dashboard. There we go. Ah! You've selected too many. Select 2 other states. Select that state, select that sheet, you're back to normal. Bingo, there it is. And then you can format it. You can format that sheet, make it look as good as you want, and you're off to the races. That's a great challenge. Now you just gotta format it, tooltips, all that kind of stuff, and you're good to go. But that was a great challenge. We learned a lot, didn't we? I certainly did. Using parameters as a data source is again, takes a little bit of a minute to wrap your mind around, but once you get it, and that's how parameter actions and things can be really powerful, right? Like you can do a lot of really cool stuff with that. So there you go. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, that was really fun. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. Learned a little bit about hex codes and parameter actions and stuff like that. So good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. As always, we are data people. I am Hipster Viz Ninja. Go forth and viz.